So here is your original swing over here on the left. Now the first thing that we're going to look at is how you're getting power in the golf swing. There's 6 things that possibly people can basically move to create energy: shoulders, hips, and wrist. That's the bag combination for you. What we do is we create a force of energy to the bag or to the ball. We don't use our ground reactional forces. That's just your legs, how we push off the ground as a force. This creates the core motion, and then the arms are going to swing with that core motion. Those are the 3 that we want to engage. And the load and the release of energy to the bag. So your natural motion, if I go back and forth, you're going to notice it. Here at the top of your swing, there's a lot of twisting going on. You're twisting back and forth with the shoulders. You really aren't pushing from the ground at all. You're just kind of twisting and dragging the club. When we twist and drag, now the club is going to release early, and that's its release point there. So you got a couple foot before you get there. That thing's got to flip or hold, and you see the energy of your shoulder going away from the ball, so it can't really get much power. Every once in a while, you get it somewhat lined up, but you're still going to hit the ground like you did here and not be able to release that club. So you're holding it all the way through, so you can't get the release. So I use the bag as a point of reference of where there's a force of energy to the bag here. That's a force of energy we're trying to create to the bag. And we're going to use, again, my legs are pushing off the ground to get reactional forces to move my core. In this drill, my arm is hugging my core with my hand underneath my elbow. My arm under this side of my arm is moving freely. The other part is kind of pinned to my core. As I move to the bag, I'm trying to apply a force of energy that will apply leverage to the bag. To the golf swing is that leverage feeling. So I'm pushing from here, moving my core, my arm is swinging down, and that's where we're going to get that power feeling. That's the power feeling of the golf swing, and yours is a twist and away from the ball. This is a good drill for you to get that feeling. You can do this with the back of a couch with just your hand, something soft. You put a club upside down and get it. You don't have to hit the bag hard, but it is feeling like applying a force of energy. My shoulders and hips and my wrists are going to react to this in a motion sense. They're creating a motion after the bag. This will be the slingshot or releasing that energy through there for speed part. And you'll separate that part in your swing. So we'll go back over here and look at your swing that we did. So this is your swing after we got that feeling. This is a spinning. After we did that drill, let's see, I think we did the drill here first, or you hitting the bag. So the bag gave you a sense of power. See how the hip is naturally pushing, so there's that lateral motion. You're moving from the ground now. And over here, you're just spinning. There's no force. So you're pushing the forces off the ground. That pushing drops those hands down. Now your body is loaded up, and now you can apply energy to the bag, and that's a force. So always see that as the bag, of that part of the bag is a force of energy. You're applying leverage, not really speed. It gets us to there. Now the slingshot part after the bag, really it's just like throwing a ball. Basically, we're releasing energy. Now there's the hit. There's the hitting the bag feeling, there's a letting go. And you'll see how your arms can release this energy. See how they extend and you stay down instead of pulling across your body, dragging and holding, hitting and letting it fly. And that's you really speeding up the golf club. So there's the hit as a force, and letting go that energy past the bag is your speed. Remember the slingshot part, we create enough force to here that it creates a natural slingshot. You don't have to force a slingshot. This is just stored up energy, we're just letting it fly. Hit and let it go.